Hi everyone, and welcome to another live stream. I'm sorry it's an hour later than it normally is, but I live in Shrewsbury, and if you've been watching the news, you know that Shrewsbury's most of it's underwater. So yeah, I had to do my shipping this morning, so it took me an hour and a quarter just to get to an in-post locker. There's only one way in and out from my road at the moment. Luckily, my building's not affected too much by the flooding. It's just the roads that are closed around me. My building's up a slope, and I'm on the second floor, so I'm never going to flood. But it's just the area around me is quite bad. So yeah, apologies, I'm an hour late, but when it was 11 o'clock, I just got to the in-post locker because of all the queues of traffic. So I literally had to sit in the car park and change the time for the live stream. So yeah, hi to the one person watching. I'm sure most people watch this after the fact. I don't know if this later time is going to affect it when people watch or not. But yeah, obviously I'll go through my sales as I normally do. They have been quite good this week, above average. I'm guessing because of the storms over the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday had quite good days. I'm presuming that's because people are stuck at home and not doing anything. So everyone went on eBay. So turnover for last week, so that's Monday to the Sunday just gone, was £725, which is above my average of 500 to 600. And the Mandalorian cards that I normally don't show you because there's too many, I sold £50 worth this week. So again, it's down again week on week. I'm not sure if that's just because of lack of interest or whether that's my stock levels are going down. I've still got loads of base cards, but my chase cards are dwindling quite significantly. As I said, I won't be buying any more of them because the market's not there anymore, I don't think, for them, because Book of Boba Fett's not transmitted anymore. That was helping my Mandalorian card sales, but that's not happening anymore. So yeah, just selling through what I've got. I'll leave it a couple more weeks, maybe sort of mid-March time. I'll see how it's going. If I do see sales of them dropping even further, I will just end up doing a big bulk bundle auction for the rest of them, because otherwise I'll just sit there not selling on my shop. I don't really want that. So yeah, what else has been happening other than floods? Well, you see here, there's a nice parcel that literally arrived 5 minutes ago. It's very exciting. I was over the moon when I saw this announced. It was last, when was it? Can't remember. Middle of the week last week, so Wednesday, Thursday time. Yeah, I'll show you that afterwards because I'm very excited to have it in hand, and yeah. So I'll show you that afterwards. I don't know if I've got anything else to show you. I want to go over my shop because I'm doing something slightly different this week with some listings. I don't think I've got anything down here to show you. No charity shops because I can't, well, storms over the weekend, and I would normally go charity shopping, but I stayed in because it was no point going out into town in the wind and rain. So yeah, I just stayed in listing, and I'll show you what I've been listing after my sales. So it's 4 minutes in. I might get into doing my sales now just because I'm not going to waffle on for another minute. Hi to the 2 people watching. If you want to say hello, just post a comment in the chat. Any questions you've got about any of the items I'll show you, let me know. I'll post a link in the chat to my eBay shop if you don't know my items or you want to have it curious what I'm selling. There's a link in the chat now for you. Other than that, I will share my screen and I'll go through the sales that I had last week. So should all see that. First sale has got a story behind it. This Supreme Leader Kylo Ren figure, I've had a buyer offer one. I don't know what they offered. Week before last, they what did they do? I think they tried making some offers, but they were below my threshold. So I think it was around the £15, £16 mark. They messaged me saying, "What's your best price on this?" I messaged back saying £22.99. I didn't hear anything else back from them. I sent them the offer and they didn't accept it. Then a few days ago, they messaged me again. Well, they did another offer, and this time they offered £12, which I thought was a bit weird because it was lower than all their other offers put together. And then they messaged me again saying, "What's your best price on this?" So again, I messaged back because I recognised the buyer because they're, pretty insistent, and that name stuck out in my head. And I said, like last, because they were being annoying, I said, because and I see they offered £12, which is less than half what I'm selling it for. So I just messaged back saying it's the same price as you asked last week, £22.99. And then they messaged back saying, "No thanks, you haven't sold any." And I didn't really want to get into a fight, so I literally just didn't reply. Truth of the matter is, I'd sold one previously for, I can't remember how much it was. Then I've sold these two. I sold two again this week, and I sold another one yesterday. So I haven't not been selling them for £24.99. So yeah, I didn't want to get into a fight or anything like that. So I just left it. If they won't believe I'm not selling them, then they can. But I've still got 3 available. Hi, married to reselling. Nice to see you. I'm just going through my sales. So yeah, I sold 2 of these this week. Yeah, nice Black Series figure. It's one of the rare ones. There are some available on eBay priced less than mine. There's one for $22.50, and I think there's even one less than that. So I don't know why people aren't buying those ones. And this other buyer that kept messaging me, I don't know why, not going to buy the other ones. I don't think mine's anything different to the others. So yeah, that's a little story about that figure anyway. Next, I sold a couple of DVDs, a bundle of Chronicles of Narnia, the first movie, Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and the second movie, Prince Caspian. Bought these from a charity shop, 50p each. Again, they're not huge sellers. Most DVDs aren't, but I thought I'd buy them and bundle them together, see what happens. And they sold for £4.99, and they sold really quickly as well, which I was surprised about. Next, a bundle of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are the 1990s movies. Trilogy 1 to 3. I picked these up 10p each from a car boot sale and sold them they were up for £6.99, I think, and accepted an offer for £6, which is really good. Next, I sold this figure. I was contemplating whether to keep it, but then this character appeared on Book of Boba Fett, and demand for this figure blew through the roof. So I thought, you know what, I'll try and sell it, get some money. I paid £20 for it. I put it up for $39.99. It had watches. I sent out some offers, no interest. No one bought it. Someone sent me an offer for £36, and in the end I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sell it for £36. It was a few days on eBay, and the interest was going down. I didn't want it to go down any further, so yeah, I accepted the £36 offer. Next, I had a buyer buy 1, 2, 3 Harry Potter figures. These are the McFarlane, is it 7-inch figures? Yeah. They bought Harry, Ron, and Hermione, which are the 3 I've got left. I had Voldemort, but sold out of him really quickly at a higher price. He was really in demand for some reason. The others aren't. So yeah, this same buyer bought all 3, bought them all together, which was great because I could ship them all together, and they paid full price for them all as well. So it was over, I can't remember how much it was now. Was that 18 plus 18? That's 36. 646. So yeah, it's just over £50, I think, for those 3 figures, which is actually incredible. These figures I bought in cases of the 4 different ones for £30 for 4. So they cost me £7.50 a figure. So I made a lot of profit on them so far and continuing to. Next, DVD, just a cheap DVD, sold for £2.50. It's a Tom and Jerry DVD. I bought it from a charity shop. It was 3 for £1 or 4 for £1, I think. So yeah, I didn't pay much for that at all. Next, another buyer who was getting on my nerves, but I'm trying not to moan about buyers because they are my customers. It was a Star Wars Mandalorian set. This buyer was back and forth saying, can you do it for this price? Can you do it for that price? I can't remember if it sold for 42. I think it went for $39.99 in the end. So in the end, this was a figure I bought full price because I thought I might keep it for my collection. In the end, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to keep it. So in the end, with postage and fees, I think I even lost a couple of pounds on it. But it's money back from what I spent, so I'm not too bothered about it. There has been a glitch on eBay. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this. I know Steve spends a penny. He's a YouTube channel. Go and check him out if you don't watch him. Yeah, Steve spends a penny, his name is. He had this issue as well. It's when you do Hermes or InPost and Hermes like I do, you put the tracking on eBay, and when it's collected, its scanning is delivered on eBay, which is crazy because it means it's showing it's delivered the same day you drop it off. This happened to this buyer. Of course, it happened to the buyer I was having trouble with anyway, and another, where is it? I don't know where it is. Later on, anyway, there's a Disney cushion it applied to. So it was scanned, it showed up as delivered, and of course eBay emailed the buyer, your item has been delivered. And of course it hasn't, it's just been collected. This glitch is still going on. I reported it, it was either Thursday or Friday last week. It's still going on even today. Loads of people are having trouble with it on the discussion boards. But I've reported it to customer service, and they say, oh, we'll look into it. And of course, I don't know if they will or not, but it's causing a lot of issues with buyers complaining they haven't had their items when it's showing it's delivered when they haven't been. So this morning I shipped 10 items with Hermes, uploaded the tracking, and then I messaged every single buyer saying, if it shows it's as delivered today, please ignore it. Go and check it out on the Hermes website direct, and you'll see the true tracking information. So I don't know if anyone else uses Hermes, but that's an issue that's going on at the moment with Hermes. Hopefully they'll get it fixed soon because it is very annoying. And any buyers that are a little difficult, it could cause issues with you. So yeah, I thought I'd preempt it and just message everyone today just to pre-warn them, and hopefully they see that message about it. Yeah, back to this figure. Yeah, sold for $39.99. It has shown it is actually delivered now, so I haven't heard back from the buyer I was having trouble with, so I'm just hoping they're happy with it. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Next, another sale item. I bought this direct from Network Publishing, who publish the CD soundtrack. It's quite a rare soundtrack now. It's Jerry Anderson's Space Precinct. They were selling these off. I can't remember how much they were now. They were quite cheap anyway. Retail is about £20 for them. They don't come with inlay covers, which I thought was a bit weird, because the original release that I did buy back in the day did have an inlay cover, so I'm not quite sure why these are sealed without an inlay cover. This one had a disc rattling around inside as well, so I had to open it up. I had to open the seal, put the disc back, and again, I just double checked, you know, the inlay cover situation. You can see in the pictures, it hasn't got an inlay cover. I did mention that in the description and everything as well. And it's still sold on offer. I think I had it up for $17.99, and they accept an offer for $16.50. Yeah, another great sale. Yeah, so I think I paid about £6 for that. I do have another one for sale that's sealed. I have put that higher just because it's the only one in the UK on eBay, I think. That's why I've priced it higher. Next, just another charity shop DVD, picked up for £1, sold it for £3.50. So again, not a huge profit, if any. It's Red Dwarf Series 7. But yeah, I just thought I took a punt on it, basically. Another charity shop DVD, this was 50p. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, starring Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Again, 50p, sold it for £3 on best offer. I have got another copy of this. Again, I was selling for £3.50. It hasn't sold yet. And this was from B&M. So if you've got B&M around you, maybe check out, see if they've got these. I've got this version of a tea towel. There's another tea towel available. It's a Friends themed one. It says Joey doesn't share food. It's one of his sort of catchphrases. Bought a few of these. I can't remember how much they were now. I think they were £1.50. I got them up for £9.99 each. I may have sent an offer out for this for £8.99, and one sold. Ships large letter as well, which is good. Next, we have a Mandalorian crystal card. These are like the premium chase cards in the set. This is a Grogu. I've had it on my shop for a few weeks actually. Kept it priced quite high, and it eventually sold for £14.99, which is good. Next, another one of these Prisoner Cell Block H DVDs. I think I've only got one left now. I did have a message from someone yesterday who's really interested in it. I did send them an offer as well. They haven't taken me up on the offer yet, so I'm just hoping they will, because it's my most expensive one of the sets. It's over £40. This one sold though for £24.99. This one sold originally and the buyer didn't pay. So I relisted it and it's sold now for £24.99. That was bought from a charity shop for £6. This was the other Hermes item that was showing as delivered when it wasn't. It's a Mickey Mouse face cushion. These were from Primark. I bought two, then sale for £4 each, and sold one for £17.99. I think this one sold on offer though, £16.99. But yeah, still a good profit. Next, this week I listed lots of Doctor Who DVDs. These are from my personal collection. I'm collecting the Blu-ray box sets they're slowly bringing out. I thought I'd just take the plunge and sell off all the rest of my DVDs because I've got BritBox. They're on BritBox. If I do want to watch them, they're not something I watch regularly or anything. They just sit in a box in the bedroom. So instead of trickling them out, selling them when the Blu-ray sets are announced, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sell them all off. If I do want to watch them, they're on BritBox. So yeah, so you'll see a lot of Doctor Who DVDs on my shop at the moment. Most of them are listed at £5.99, these ones with the inlay covers. This one sold for £5. It's Death of the Daleks. Another one sold, Spearhead from Space, special edition. Next, a really nice sale, Rosie and Jim. If you ever see Rosie and Jim DVDs, pick them up. Again, I'm not sure about Tots TV. That used to be the same, but Tots TV, there's some episodes on BritBox now, so I don't know if they're in this demand. But if you ever see Rosie and Jim DVDs, especially the older releases, I thoroughly recommend picking them up. This was a simple promo from a newspaper. I bought it in a bundle. You may have seen my video last week. I sold off all the rest of the bundle I sold, and now I sold this one. This is pure profit. It's the only one that was worth money on its own. It was Rosie and Jim Up and Away. I think this was a release on DVD, an official DVD as well. So if you do see it, pick it up, especially if it's like really cheap. But yeah, really happy with that sale. It sold full price for £5.99 and it shipped as a letter, so even better. Next, another one of these Doctor Who DVDs. This was priced on the higher side. It's Doctor Who and the Silurians. Sold that for $9.99. Another one, Spearhead from Space, this time on Blu-ray, sold for $6.99. Next, I've had this a while hanging around, but I kept it priced high because I knew eventually it would sell. I bought it for £10 from a charity shop, which is a bit crazy. Priced, I don't know, but I paid up for it, held out, and I got £32.50 in the end. Really nice buyer called Pippa. We exchanged a few messages about this. She really loves clones, so we had a nice conversation about our collections. And this was one of the items I sent this morning, and she replied to my message about the issue, the dispatch delivered issue on eBay, saying no worries, hope you're all okay in the floods and everything, which is really nice. So yeah, really nice buyers. Nice to have buyers like that. Wish everyone was like that. But yeah, sold for £32.50 and purchased for £10 from a charity shop. It's one of the older ones. The packaging had been opened and it was battered to pieces. You can see that's been taped up. The figure itself is in fine condition. It's got its weapons and everything. So yeah, it's rare now, so that's why it commands the price. Next, I sold my final Mickey Minnie Mouse Weekly Planner. These were from Primark. I can't remember how much. I think I paid, I don't know, £1 for it in a sale. I think I did an offer for $4.99 for it as well because I just want to get rid of it. Another Doctor Who DVD. This was up for $6.99 because it was a 2-disc one and slightly more sought after. Terry the Zygons. Sold it for £6 on offer. Another Doctor Who DVD. This was up for $5.99, accepted an offer for £5.50, and that was Ambassadors of Death. Next, I sold this Mandalorian double. I bought this on sale in B&M. I think it was £11, so I didn't really make a lot of money on this, if anything. Had it up $16.99, I think, or $15.99. It sold on offer for $15.50. Nice item. Just wish I could pick it up for a bit less than what I paid for it and made a little bit more profit on it. Next, you may have seen my unboxing of this set. It's the Tom Baker robot set from B&M. It's got this Doctor figure and a giant robot figure. I haven't sold any of the giant robots yet. It's quite saturated at the moment on eBay and the market for these. But the Tom Baker 4th Doctor figures actually sold. I had 3 up, $15.99 each, and they all sold sort of a day or 2 after I listed them, and they all sold within the same day. I think it was at the weekend. $15.99 each, so that was really good. Great way into clawing back some profit from those sets. Just need the robots to sell now. Next, another Doctor Who DVD. Again, it's one of these higher priced ones. I researched each title just to see what they were selling for, and obviously the ones that were selling for more I priced higher, and all the others I priced for $5.99. This was one of the higher priced ones, $9.99. Doctor Who DVDs, it all depends on the story. If it's a popular story, obviously it sells more. If it's a 2-disc one, sometimes they command a bit more value, but again, this is a popular story, I believe. I'm not as familiar with the Tom Baker years as some of the others. But Stones of Blood, I think, is a highly rated story, so that's why it's commanded extra value. Next, I sold a Black Series solo Star Wars story movie figure. This was one of the higher priced ones. Some are priced really low, like really low in that line. And some of them, like this Beckett figure, commands value. And this one sold for $29.99, which is absolutely amazing. I bought these as a bundle. I can't remember how much they all worked out at now. I can't remember. at all. I don't really want to put a guess on it, but just to say that this paid for at least half the bundle just on its own. So I've still got some for sale. But yeah, this was the Tobias Beckett figure. I don't know if it's in this video, but I sold another one, and with that figure, I've made my money back. So all good. Next, I sold a Jawa. This was one of the 50th anniversary ones. I've got these in boxed forms as well, that are unopened. This was a loose one that I had out of a box, out of a shipper box, I should say. It's still sealed on bubble. But yeah, it's a nice one of these vintage recreation figures. I did kind of want to keep it. That's why it's out of the box, because it's one I was going to keep. But in the end, I thought, you know what? No. I've got Jawas in my loose collection on the shelves, so I don't really need this one. It was up for $22.99, but again, it'd been up for nearly a month or so, I think. So someone offered me £20. I was more than happy with that. Pete. Hi, Blue Harvest. Oh, you on your live stream? Hello, here we're watching my live stream. Oh, nice for you to join me. It's nice to have a few new faces on my live streams. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mark, and hi, Pete. So yeah, I'm just going over my sales that I've done on eBay this week. If you're unfamiliar with me, I'm a full-time eBay reseller. So I buy stuff cheap, usually from car boots charity shops, online when I can find it, and sell stuff for a profit. That's how I make my money and pay my rent. So yeah, sold this Jawa figure for £20. The ones, again, I've got ones in shippers. They're about 25 odd. These were picked up from Amazon in a sale. They're for around £14 each. So again, not huge profits, but still a profit. Next, another Doctor Who DVD. Again, one of the lower priced ones, even though this one's one of my favourites. It's $5.99 I sold it for. It's Warriors of the Deep. Everyone hates this story, but I love it. It's one of my favourites. I used to watch it over and over on VHS as a kid. And it's the theme of this box, which I'll show you what's inside after my sale. Next, another DVD, again, 10p from a car boot sale, $2.99. It's Fern Gully. 90s kids probably recognise this movie. I don't think I've ever seen it. I know about it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. And again, I thought the same buyer bought these two, the Fern Gully and this one, Secretive Nymph, Neve. This is a box set I picked up from I want to say a car boot, 50p. But I sold it for $7.99, which is really good. Just see the chat again. Hi, Fabulous Disaster. It's a raid. Everyone's raiding my channel. Hi, Jason. I subscribed and liked. Thank you for subscribing. I do loads of, if you're into Star Wars and Doctor Who toys, I do lots of unboxings of figures and stuff. I don't just do reselling content. So check out my channel. Next, I sold a First Order Elite Snow Trooper. I bought these. I've got a case of them. So there was 8 in a case. This was the second one to sell. I think I sold on an offer for $18.99. I think it's an exclusive because it's not numbered. Sold it for $18.99, and the case cost me, it worked out £8.75 a figure. So yeah, made some profit on that, which is nice. Next, another Star Wars item. It's Anakin Skywalker's speeder. This is something I bought in a bundle of stuff, so I'm well into profit on it now. It's sold full price. I've been back and forth with offers on this quite a lot, but in the end, it sold full price for $9.99, which is really good. No other comments yet. Another Star Wars figure. This is Zori Bliss. It's a loose figure. It sold for $12.99. It's shipped large letter, which is really good. Again, a lower priced figure. I was pricing it quite high at $12.99, I think, but it still sold for $12.99, and it sold really quickly. Next, I think I sold 1 or 2 of these this week. We've still got 4 available. It's Mandalorian playing cards. These were hanging around for ages, and all of a sudden they started selling. I'm presuming it's because of the Mandalorian appearing in the Book of Boba Fett. But, yeah, nice to start selling these. I've still got 4 available. They were bought. Those playing cards were bought from eBay in a bulk lot for 30p an item. Next, another Star Wars figure. It's Krennic. This was from a bundle. Again, it's from a bundle where some were worth more than others. This was one of the lower end ones. They worked out at just under £9 a figure, so I didn't really make much profit on this, but I've made profit on other figures from the bundle, so it all works out in the end. I just love selling Star Wars figures because I like posing, I take photos and everything. Next, another Star Wars figure. This is Cal Kestis. He's one of the more sought after figures. So it's Cal Kestis and BD1. Sold for £45 on offer. I can't remember how much I had him up for. $47.99, or it may have even been $49.99. I'm not sure. But yeah, someone offered me 45, and I thought, yeah, that's a decent enough offer, so I accepted it. Next, I sold my last one of these from Christmas. It's a Mandalorian Grogu mug. I had loads of mugs before Christmas, but these are the bowls, the same design. It sold for £12 on offer. It was up for $12.99, I think, or maybe more than that. I can't remember. But yeah, because it's not Christmas anymore, I thought I'd accept the offer. These were available from Asda for £3 or $3.50. So yeah, still made some profit on that, which is nice. Next, another 10p DVD, £2.50 it sold for. It's a Charlie Brown Snoopy one. I did have some interest in this before Valentine's Day, but it sold eventually after Valentine's Day. It's called Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown. Next, a Build-A-Bear that's been hanging around for ages. It's a Star Wars one, Han Solo outfit. Basically, I had the outfit and the shoes, and I plonked them on a plain bear that I bought from a car boot sale for £1. The clothes were from a bundle, so they wouldn't have cost me more than about £1. So yeah, sold for $18.99, full price. So it took a while, as most Build-A-Bears do, but made a lot of profit on that one. Next item is another Star Wars figure, the Asajj Ventress. I can't remember how much I paid for her. It was around £10, I think. Sold full price. Again, I had a few offers back and forth with this one, but no one accepted them. And in the end, it sold for full price, which seems to happen quite a lot. So it sold for $19.99. Another Star Wars item. Another bowl, again, Asda, £3.50, I think this is. I've got them up for sale for $10.99. Mandalorian, wherever I go, he goes. Quite cute. Still got one available, $10.99. Another Doctor Who DVD, again, sold for $5.99. This is another John Pertwee one, Inferno. Next, I bought 2 Disney Herbie DVDs. These were bought from a charity shop, 50p each, and they sold $2.99 each to the same buyer. So obviously I could ship them together, saved a bit of money there. My favourite, Herbie Goes Bananas. I love this movie. I watched it over and over as a kid. True fact, I was born the day after this was in the cinema. It started in the cinema, so I've got quite an affinity with this movie for some reason. And the other one was Herbie Rides Again, another one I watched as a kid over and over. Sold out of this item this week. Again, like the planner, I just want to get rid of it. I think it sold full price though, $4.99. This time it's a to-do list. Again, from Primark, again, was in the sale. I think it cost £1. The last item I sold this week, so Sunday, was a Most Haunted DVD. This was bought off Amazon really cheap, like $1.99 or something. Sold it for $5.99, brand new and sealed. And The House That Fear Built. So yeah, sold that for $5.99. So those are all my sales for the week. Just before I come off my screen, I'm going to show you my shop on eBay. If you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like. It's called Rick's Soundcrawler. Nice little Jawa picture. It's an artwork card from, I can't remember what set it was from now, a Mandalorian set, I think, in America. Those tins, Mandalorian tins they did a while back. Yeah, so I've got the original art card for that. So I took a picture of it and thought that's perfect for my shop. This is Rick's Soundcrawler. So I'll show you some items I've got in my shop that I've put up this week. I've done something a little different this week. I've listed loads of auctions, which is not something I normally do. I haven't listed any auctions really since I started full-time on eBay. But I decided to do some auctions, sell off some old stock and sell off some stock that I couldn't really price as a buy it now. So I thought, you know what, I'll just start as an auction and see where it ends up. Which is one of these Supernaturals figures. If you were a 1980s kid like me, you might have had some of these. See if I can show you it. So they've got holograms on, which change from like a humanoid to like a scary monster. And there's ghosts as well. These I've got a whole box full, and these were the ones that were either slightly damaged or just weren't as good quality as the others. So what I've done is I've listed all these in a bundle, and yeah, started it for $19.99. I haven't got any bids yet. I only listed it yesterday. I've got a watch on it. But yeah, so I thought I'd start that as an auction, see where it went. Other listings that I've done this week, I've got these living set cards of Garza Whip, I think her name is. From Book of Boba Fett and Boba Fett himself. Garza Whip, I really loved her character. I'm really upset with her fate in the Book of Boba Fett, but I know, fingers crossed we'll get a figure of her eventually. Fingers crossed anyway. But yeah, when I saw that living set card, I had to buy it, and the Boba Fett one was out the same week, so I thought, you know what, I'll just buy both together. And buy more than one because it's cheaper, and list them to sell. Then I've got this Han Solo card game, if you're interested in that. Other auctions I've listed this week, again, all my Doctor Who DVDs. If you don't know, the inlays are missing out of these Doctor Who DVDs because I used to get them signed at conventions that I attended like 10 years ago. So that's why I'm selling these off cheap, because they haven't got inlay covers. Other listings, there's a couple of badges there. And then I've got these old items, some cheap DVDs I just want to sell off now, get rid of. Got a Hungry Caterpillar thing. Listed all my Most Haunted, so I had a huge pile of Most Haunted stuff. So I've got those for sale. More Black Series figures. These are actually from my collection. These first four, the Kira isn't, but the other four are. They're just figures I don't want in my collection. Basically, I looked at my cabinet full of figures and realized I've got a lot on the way. There's like a huge Rogue One set and stuff. I just haven't got room for them, so that's why I've had to get rid of some, unfortunately. And then you might remember all my baseball cards I had listed. So I've literally, I just want to get rid of them now. They're not selling, no interest at all. So I'm just gonna have to take a loss on them, I think. Try and get some money back from this complete base set, but again, that hasn't got any watches on or any interest at all. So I'm gonna lose out quite a bit on these baseball cards, I think. And I'll never buy them again. So I bought it as an experiment, and so you win some, you lose some. So yeah, having a few other cruddy items that have been lying around a while. Some old Build-A-Bears. Yeah, just some old items just want to get rid of. That's what I've been listing this week. So yeah, that's all my items. So let me see if I can get some better lighting now. It was really bright earlier. Still not very good, is it? Oh well. What I'm going to show you now is this box. This literally arrived 5 minutes before my live stream. When this was announced last week, I was in shock because the figures are from one of my all-time favorite Doctor Who episodes. It's from Doctor Who Warriors of the Deep. You might have seen the DVD I've just shown you. Character options, they've still got these available on the character options website. So if you go to, I don't know what the website's called, I think it's Character Online. But if you Google Character Options UK, it will come up. Yeah, this box set is an exclusive figure. You can only get it online from the character website. It's limited in edition. There's 5,000 that have been made. There's about 1,000 left last time I looked. So you can still buy this. I will do a proper unboxing of the actual set on my channel. I'll try and do it today and upload it tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, they come in these little shipper boxes, which are really cute. I think I might even keep them sealed, I don't know. I haven't worked out how I'm going to sell them yet, because I bought 5. I'm keeping 1 for myself, and the other 4 I'll sell off. Yeah, let's just get one of these open. I'll show you what the set is. It's one of these really annoying boxes. You can't find the edge. Will open eventually. So here's the set. It's 3 Silurians from Warriors of the Deep. As I said, Warriors of the Deep is one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who stories. I watched it on repeat as a kid on VHS video. And as I said, this is an online exclusive. You can only get it from the character options website. And yeah, it's limited in number. And they're saying it's never going to be done again. So this is the only opportunity you can get these figures from. So yeah, I couldn't say no to this. And I couldn't say no to buying a few extra to sell on, obviously, because I can make some money back from them. As you know, I buy Doctor Who sets and split the figures up to sell for profit. Because some people only want 1 figure out of the box set and they don't want to pay the box set price for the figure. So that's why I do that. Yeah, even says character online exclusive on the back and on the side. So the one in the middle has got like a red light. The red light flashes when they speak. That's Iktar, which is the leader. And then you've got Skibbus and Tarpok. I don't know if there's any difference to the other 2 I don't think there is. I think they're both the same. But yeah, I will have to have a close-up look at them. But they're absolutely amazing. If it wasn't for figures like this, I wouldn't start collecting Doctor Who. Every time something like this comes out, I want to collect the Doctor Who figures again because I keep buying them and then selling them off. So I have decided I'm going to keep one of these sets and I'm going to collect literally my favorite figures. So, or from figures from my favorite eras, which is majority of them, it's going to be the 1980s. I might buy the odd John Pertwee and a Sea Devil, or a John Pertwee and a Sea Devil. And other than that, I will get I'll get a Peter Davison to go with these because I know eventually they will bring out a Peter Davison assistant companion box set. And when they do that, I'm going to be really annoyed with myself if I haven't got some of these figures because that's one of my favorite eras of Doctor Who, Peter Davison era. So I will be doing an unboxing of this figure set. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, if you're not subscribed, if you want to check this video out, it'll probably be out tomorrow. I'll get it, film it today because I want to open this, and I'll set it to go live tomorrow morning. So yeah, and I'll list the figures for sale as well on my eBay. So yeah, absolutely over the moon with that. So happy. And I haven't had notification it was being shipped either. It was a complete surprise. So that was a nice surprise after the morning I had trying to avoid the flooded roads in Shrewsbury, trying to do my Hermes stuff. So yeah, really happy with that. So no one said anything else in the chat, I don't think. So hi if you're still watching. Thanks for everyone's coming over from Blue Harvest video. I'll have to go and check out your live stream afterwards. But yeah, thanks for watching. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you about this week. Nothing else is happening, I don't think. Can't think of anything. So yeah, just getting on with it, really. I had an amazing day of sales yesterday, literally my highest day in the last 30 days. I don't know what's going on. Really happy. So yeah, that's why I had lots of posts to do today. So yeah, other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next Tuesday at 11 o'clock, fingers crossed. Hopefully no more floods and closed roads. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week, if not before.